How can you be that mean?
Because Melissa, it's
and that's why I'm mad at Melody
behavior.
And Steve and
it's
everyone.
Drama. They're addicted to the drama. They're addicted to the mean girl behavior. Did you on my live the other night? They came out. They came on here. They attacked Miss Lynn's. They attacked Cassafras. They attacked Christy. They attacked True Crime Griselda. They were attacking everybody.
Oh, Griselda's been so great to me. Oh my God. Oh, Jesus.
And you know what? This is, you know the movie Mean Girls? That's exactly what they are. That's them. That's them on TikTok.
Yeah,
the real Mean Girls of TikTok. You know, like
because that's how they get their likes and the attention. Yeah, totally.
And listen,
they are.
Oh yeah, and they called out MJ too. Yeah, they called out a lot of people that are in this panel right now.
And they want everybody to come at them, and they're so funny because listen, some of their faces show, and some people know who they are. Do they think their companies they work for aren't going to eventually see this disgustingness or hear about it, or their family? Like, you're really that proud just to get likes and views? It's so gross.
The thing is, Reddit. Koral came on here and was saying that all of Christy's mods are her rejects.
Yeah, no. There's one.
Her mods.
Koral, thank you. I unfollowed Koral. I just want to make that clear. But
Christy's mods are very respectful. You guys come into my lives all the time, and you're very respectful and you're very nice.
Mm-hmm.
So if you ever need someone to vent to, Melissa, you have my number. You can call me. I have no problems with you.
I know, babe.
We had problems in the beginning because of that girl, Little Butterfly.
I was going to kill you. I was going to, yes. But I was so proud. I am so thankful. Like, you are a real person to come to me, and you literally admitted every single thing. And we're genuinely sorry. And you are such a good person for doing that, because we all make mistakes, and that's so hard to do. But there's some stuff dropping on Charlie today.
Charlie Blake?
Yeah.
Hoo-hoo.
You'll hear it here first. I'll tell y'all. So her and Sarah are great friends, like best friends, and have been for years. But they're fighting right now. So that's why I've been talking to Sarah, because Sarah is giving me information. So come to find out, Koral knew that Charlie was also a Wade wife, and the emails are about to come out because someone paid $3,000 for all these emails. And she was a Wade wife too. And that's why Charlie took her page down, because Sarah told her it's coming out. Sarah sent me the emails where Charlie was begging her not to. Why are you doing this to me? Why would you do this to me? Da, 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 da. And I had said on one of the lives to Koral, wow, like, you're a hypocrite. You had a Wade wife as a mod, and then she'll go into, well, you have to forgive everybody, blah, blah, blah. No, we're only, according, in Koral's world, you're only allowed to accept the people she accepts, like Allie. And I got tore up for Kristen, which I'm so proud of Kristen. So proud of Kristen. She has stayed away. She's doing so good. She's taking care of her mental health. I also know Vivi, and I know her very well. And she is the sweetest girl. And she went through a lot of hell. And she's still going through a lot of hell, but she's getting help. So, I got shit for talking to everybody, but yet Allie's a victim somehow. Charlie, that's why Charlie's gone.
There's a lot of
that's all coming out. And I found out the person that posted my name today now I'm coming after Chris hard. I'm coming after that girl hard. She has made my life hell. My lawyer's going to take care of it. The police are going to take care of it. He's definitely going to be in trouble. And I don't even know if Reddit took it down yet. I tried. I asked them to. I made a post. But just the fact that I'm so close to this case and I got a cease and desist from Jessie because she said Wade told her to, and then you just put my name on a Wade Wilson page, my legal name. Like, are you fucking that dumb? Because she wasn't getting her way. She wasn't breaking me. And she still hasn't.
I censored out your name when I posted.
What? Well, yeah. Oh, but that's the thing too. But I didn't know what doxing meant. I don't know all the rules, but I know what it is now, and I know that they complain if somebody doxed them. Oh, but then you just went and did it to me, and you're proud. So, and if she's listening, she did not break me. This just fueled the fire. And when I'm super pissed, I cry. And I am super pissed. And people mistake my kindness for weakness because I give people a lot of chances, and I am a very nice person. But once I snap, and then they cry. Oh, Melissa's a bully because we talked shit about her for months, and now she's crazy and posting about us. Ugh.
I just feel like you would feel so much better if you just deleted TikTok for 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Yeah,
ignore everything that's going on.
Okay, I'll make you a pinky promise.
Okay.
I'll promise you guys right now because I can't break a promise, so that'll work.
The back and forth, it's people making assumptions about who's behind what account and going back and forth, and it's just all so stupid at the end of the day. Like, it's not worth anyone's mental health. It's not worth anyone's peace. If you are losing sleep, if you are crying about it, and I feel for you, I truly do. But me, myself, I was like getting to the point where I was losing sleep, and I was like, this is ridiculous. I can't do this. Like, it's not worth it. And this is very personal for you, so it's a very different thing for me. I get that it's very personal for you. But I do think that if you took some time away, did whatever you need to do for yourself, maybe it sounds like maybe journaling would be good for you.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, like
I do that.
So many feelings.
What do you do? What was it?
Journaling.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny because I just started doing that yesterday, and I was so shocked how much came out on those pages. I was like, I've never done that before, and I just was like, I was like talking to God, but I was getting it all out. Like, why is this happening? I already can
going to Reddit. Go
in my journal
and like pretend it's kind of like
I'll go in my journal and be like, Chris.
It's like writing a letter to your
say whatever you want in your journal now. But everybody
you know why
here. It's too much. It's too much.
You know why all this is happening? You know why it affects you so much is because you're a kind person.
Who, me?
Yeah. And I'm so gullible and stupid, and I fall for this crap all the time of these people that I think are genuine because I'm an idiot. I just want to see the best in everyone, and it bites me in the ass sometimes. But
look, I've
this time, I mean, it's all lessons for me as I get older.
You can't trust 5% of these motherfuckers. Like, on this app, you have to be careful. Like, Sarah, I would distance myself from Sarah if I was you, because she is.
Oh no,
she's in here, Sarah.
She knows. Yeah, she knows. Keep your enemies, close type of thing. But it's stuff's gonna come out about Charlie too, and it's like they can't just pick and choose who they're gonna attack and who they're not. I'm sorry, but every single girl that dated Wade after these girls were unalived, they know, and Courtney, Courtney will even tell you, like, you can't say you didn't know. Maybe you got caught up in a narcissistic relationship because you were lonely and you wanted someone to talk to, and a narcissist will get you, in a second. They love bomb you. You think they're the best person in the world, and then they control you. Like, I can tell you with Vivi, I know that she didn't stop talking to him, although she wanted to, because he knew her address and he was threatening for people to come to her house. So she felt like she had to keep going. So, you know, I get that. Like, say you're sorry or whatever. Vivi's one that nobody knows who she is, right?
Okay.
Nobody knows.
Many of them.
Nobody knows who she is, Vivian. She's on the call. She's I think the poopy ones. Yeah. But yeah, I've been talking to, there's a few girls that have came to me and apologized and are like horrified. Yeah.
Vivian's the one that
she was to the point where she was going to unalive herself.
Oh my God.
Yeah. She was to the point she was going to unalive herself because she was so scared for her family and what he was threatening to do. She felt like if she did that, that would save them.
Oh.
And so now I know why I'm going through what I'm going through with my son, because I made her get help. I made her go get help. So that's why I know there's always a reason for the things I go through. And she was really going to do it. And she went, thank you, God. And she's saved. You know, I saved a lady across the world. She was talking about unaliving herself on Facebook. And I didn't know who she was, and she wasn't responding. And I got in contact with somebody on her Facebook who knew her parents, and they got there in just the nick of time. So, and she's alive. So I know there's a reason for it. And that's what I mean when I say I want to speak out about things, but I can't do it right now because it's too much trash. So it'll just get lost in the shuffle. You know, nobody's going to hear me about PTSD and unaliving and all of that. So yeah, you're right.
And that would be great for you.
I do need to take a break. I went and saw my little...
But
yeah. You want to hear something hilarious about that Wade Wilson Reddit?
Yes.
The person who made that Wade Wilson Reddit, Dolly,
What?
was a Wade wife. She made a petition for him.
Oh my God. So there's a Wade wife running it?
Yes.
That's great. I'm surprised she hasn't deleted any of my stuff.
Because nobody's active on there. It's a pro Wade
I know
Reddit.
what's in there.
No, you're gonna forget again.
I know what's in there.
I didn't even realize that, you guys. I don't know. I don't understand Reddit. I honestly don't. And I only respond to people, but I really don't know what I'm doing. And I don't understand the subreddits and everything. So I just thought I was on the Rebel page, or I don't know. I didn't know where else.
Reddit has all.
But yeah, I'm gonna get off that because all this pisses me off.
Yeah, Reddit has all different kinds of.
Reddit is a place for cowards.
That is the devil.
Well, no.
Yeah, Reddit's a place for cowards to hide behind cartoon faces
I
and
don't like
bully.
that Reddit. I do not like that. I think now the stuff they talk about people on there, I don't like that stuff.
Well, I can understand the side that's good. Like my son, he's really funny. My son, every morning he'll tell me about something he read about on Reddit, like interesting things, like other things, not drama. Yeah. So I mean, but yeah.
Reddit has helped me with a lot of other things, actually.
Who is that?
It's just the
That's the one who
it is.
she made.
Reddit is good for
She
other
made the petition. She was the one, the fearless leader of Wade Wilson, the Reddit Wade Wilson, and Change.org.
Oh my
She
God.
made one of the petitions.
That's so funny, you guys. I did not know. Oh, and you know, I'm sure Wade's loving this. I'm sure Wade's loving all of us fighting, and you know, Wade's loving that Allie and Mel and Koral are going to go talk about the gruesome details more that we don't know, and Wade loves that. He loves to brag about what he did to them, and he embellishes it. So them going on online and doing that, it's just going to give him, it's just going to feed him more. And it's going to hurt their friends and family that don't want to know any more than we already do.
I do think, so I may be the odd one out here, but I do think that the people who still believe in his innocence, I think that it would be good for them to hear this.
I do not. I don't disagree.
Yeah, because I feel there's still a lot of people that are supporting him.
Right,
it's
but if they haven't changed their
like
mind after knowing
yeah.
that my friend looked like spaghetti, about the details that happened to Christine that are horrific that we already know, that if that didn't change their mind, there's nothing. We've already heard like such awful things. I can't imagine anything else is going to change their mind.
Did you ever talk to Allie about, why she's, maybe it's like something healing for her? I don't know. I'm just thinking. I don't know. I know people deal with things different, and maybe she just, it's something for her.
No, her response, and it's on a recording on my page. And actually, I wasn't even being mean about it. She called me out because she saw a comment where I said, even though the kids are okay with it, I don't know that they're thinking about Christine's family that might come across the details. They don't want to know. Diane's family, like we already have these details in our head of a person we hugged, we loved, a real human being. We already know gory, graphic details. So to me, it's not the place to do that, number one. But she said the reason why she's doing it is, like you said, to wake the Wade wives up. I don't believe that. I think this is, no. Yelling at me and bragging about how you were at that court every single day for Wade, but I wasn't there because my son was dead. And F you, I'm going to go on live and I don't care what you say. It's a slap in my face because Diane would be the first one to whoop her ass. Huh? Allie, it's on my page. Allie did.
Wow.
And she was going on and on because she was like, where were you? Where were you? Where were you, Melissa? Why weren't you at the court dates? I didn't see you there for your son. I was like, I'm sorry, my son unalived the night before. Sorry, I couldn't make it. Yeah. So that's the trash I'm talking about. It's disgusting. This is all for clout to go on there. It's not going to do anything but hurt people. And, she was screaming in the phone, the boy said I could, blah, blah. How, this is what they don't think about. Diane loved the shit out of me and my kids. She had a bond with my kids. And how do you think she would feel watching Allie, watching Koral, all these people talking shit about her friend? They don't, how dare you? They don't even think about that. How disgusting that looks to her kids. It's all for clout. It's all for views. It's all for likes. It's disgusting.
About Wade freaking Wilson and call it a day, because it's just like everybody's fighting over this man. That's where it comes down to.
So old now.
I think everybody just needs to give up. Be done with the Wade Wilson, whatever the hell, fuck Jesse bullshit, and call it a day. This is just too long. Because what?
I agree.
They ain't sitting around thinking about us. They love it.
Yep.
They're loving the drama, Jesse.
No, exactly.
Damn all
it just
They're
keeps
loving it.
Yep. And I've actually told Steve when we talked privately. I hope when this calms down, that eventually his son will reach out to him and they can have some kind of relationship. And I hope that Wade comes to realize what he's done and how much he's hurt people and, repents for it, and that his dad and him can have a relationship. But until this all stops, that will never happen because he's got all these people supporting him. And it's really funny because none of the Wade wives have ever came at me in a threatening way, and sideways, nothing. That's what's so funny to me. They're the ones that I would expect to come at me. So, yeah, not the people on the same side.
Holy shit, Ty, that was a jalapeno. Why would you bite that? He's standing next to me coughing, and I'm like, what is going on? And I look in the sink, and he bit into a jalapeno.
Oh my goodness. I got my daughter. I was in Tennessee. I got to see my grandbaby for the first time. He just turned 2 months old, and I was there a week ago. And there was a hot sauce store in Nashville, and I got her the hottest gummy bear in the world, and it's tiny. Oh man, I thought she was gonna die. I felt so bad. She wanted to do it, but it was really bad.
Yeah. Well, Allie's in here
Nobody
now.
get that gummy bear.
If you want to talk to her, Allie's in here now.
Hey, Allie.
And as long as you keep it respectful in here, I'm all for it, because I just got my page back.
I'm fine with that. I mean, I don't have anything to say, but if she does, I'll listen.
I don't know. I think everybody should just, maybe talk it out or something. Oh, man, why my granddaughter just has cereal all over the floor.
We got a circus going on over there.
We have a personal conversation with like a mediator there. I don't think it needs to be. It's going to be a yelling session if she comes in here.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't yell at her when I went on her live and she was screaming at me. Yeah,
Maybe
I didn't yell at her. I tried to.
You know, I hate people yelling.
I'm down for that if she wants to.
All this Wade stuff. I really hate people arguing over this dude. You know, it's not worth it, man. You know, it really isn't. I mean, I like going on Allie's live. I like when she does her makeup. I do.
I mean, I even like watching her do her makeup.
She can do some bomb ass makeup.
It's so freaking good. I want to go over there and get my makeup done.
Maybe you should.
I mean, this thing's transformed, and she doesn't live far from me. She lives like an hour away. Yeah, she lives like an hour away from me.
Okay.
And
real quick.
Together.
Huh?
Can't we all just hate Wade together? Like,
yes, please.
Exactly.
I always say this, but in that German live, when everyone was like JSP was there and everyone was just anti-Wade, anti these German wives, and I was like, yes,
that was so funny. Is that the one when Steve shut that one lady up?
The one where JSP and Judy Ron were like going back and forth, and there was a translator. And
that was
we were
so
all
funny.
united as anti-Wade, and it was beautiful. I loved it. I wish.
Yeah, we all hate Wade equally. We all, you know, there's no support for him over here. I just don't eat that. That is a jalapeno.
Okay, Allie, I see your response. I'm going to disagree with you. I didn't ever come at you. I was.
Okay, Melissa, please
I'm just saying she can call if she wants to. She can message me if she wants to. That's all I'm going to say.
I think you guys should
if she
just,
doesn't want to, it's
together.
fine. Yeah, well, she obviously doesn't want to. That's okay.
Who is saying bad words like that? Look at what somebody put.
What?
So this whole drama started because apparently you were running your mouth about Allie before you jumped in her live, and I put you in the box. You were kind of rude to her, and for 2 days now, you've done nothing but trash her on Reddit. If you want people to stop and leave you alone, stop going after Allie. She didn't do anything to you.
She did.
You know, Melissa, let me talk.
She
Melissa,
did. No, I'm not just. No, I didn't agree to talk to you. I have nothing to say to you.
I don't care. Courtney put me
You're
in here.
one of the Koral people. I did not start anything. I simply said in the Reddit, I don't think it's okay that they are going to go on live and talk about the gruesome details, which she agreed with in what the video that she made. That's all I said. Then I saw her on live. She saw me come in when she was at work, and I got in the box, and she said, "What is your problem with me?" And then I let her know calmly, and I purposely kept my voice calm when I was talking to her. And that is when you will see on the video when she went crazy. Then she made a video about me the next day. Then she made a video about me the next day. She also threw it in my face that I wasn't at court because my son died the day before. So you can kiss my ass. I don't know who you are, but you can kiss my ass because there's no excuse for that at all. Throwing it in my face that I wasn't at my friend.
And you've literally been attacking her for days.
I don't even know who you are.
It doesn't matter who I am to you, but you're attacking people and you want people to feel sorry for you.
No.
You can't dish it out, Melissa.
No.
There's no need to be
You cannot dish it out and not expect it back.
Bro, I don't even know who you are. You can lower your voice because I don't even know who you are.
You better shut up
before
I come down there, Melissa.
I don't give a fuck. You can threaten all you want.
Hey, ladies.
Call the cops like you said earlier.
Ladies. Jesus, you don't need to be.
You've been on a tirade about Allie for days. You should have
Ladies. Woo.
Can everybody stop screaming, please, or I'm going to end this live. Listen, I have headphones in.
You can end it. I'm okay with it. I didn't come on here to argue.
Nobody needs to scream.
Talk calmly.
Jess,
no.
Jessica,
stop screaming, please.
Jess, listen, I appreciate you.
Wait, who muted her?
Well, you muted the wrong person.
Yeah, no. Allie, you can unmute yourself.
I don't know how to do that.
Oh yeah, put your. I don't. Me either, girl. I don't know how to do any of this.
Okay, at least the voice. Can you hear me now? Okay, Jess, I love you. Just relax.
Yes. You just left.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I wasn't even getting on to yell. I was just trying to clarify because I never once said because her son was not there. I said I would never discredit anybody for going through anything. But this trial was months long. And then I'm being said, and things are being said that I was at the sentencing, and I was clearly not. And it has not only come from Sarah, but it came from Melissa. And the whole reason I had made a video confronting was because I had over 60 messages telling me about the stuff that they both were saying. So I was not bullying anybody. I was simply putting to why I said what I said. And if that, if her son, passes away and that's the situation, I am sorry. Like I said, I would never undermine anybody going through anything. But just there's other things that didn't add up. And when that was asked, it just wouldn't be answered. It was still the same thing. And that never had come out of my mouth, saying that I was never rude about that. I am not a nasty person. I'm not even vindictive. But I feel like the time that I have to make a video to confront something, you have said, or she has done, and I don't just go making videos about people. Clearly, you guys watch me every day. Like,
I watch you. That's what I'm saying. I've never seen unless someone.
So if I'm making a video with you as the damn topic, I'm done. I'm done with it. And the reason why they keep getting posted is because she keeps taking them down. So she can make videos about me and say what she wants about me and all of this crap. But yet as soon as somebody says something in return or retaliates, then I'm a bully. Then I'm doing this and then I'm doing that. It is not my fault that you were going to come at me or say, even if you didn't come at me, saying things and then you come into my live where I was already upset. Okay, my blood pressure's through the roof. I was very stressed out. So yes, I shouldn't have raised my voice. I'm a very aggressive talker. It's just how it is with me. Anybody can take it how it is. You spend days with me, you watch my lives, but you still say all this nasty, hurtful stuff. And then when I claim and I state clearly to everybody that I get disrespectful when I'm disrespected, as in like, I am not going to be nice and comfort for the fact of your emotions anymore because you clearly don't care about mine. That's how I was looking at it. People can feel attacked all they want. I never claim that I'm no damn victim, number one, okay? I literally get on to do my makeup and talk to my friends around the damn world. Like, it's literally, that's what I do. The only thing that is ever mentioned about him is to shut everybody up. And that was the initial video that I was no longer his fiance. And then it was another one that I had to break down on a green screen. And then I had to confront Sarah because she did what she did. And I've never gone after anybody for something that wasn't done to me where it wasn't well deserved, period. Well, and I might have been a little bit hectic and crazy that day, but you don't even understand. I don't even share a fraction of the shit that I go through every day. Not even a fraction. You guys know what you see you don't know anything. A fraction of what I have to deal with. Not only where I go, the way people look at me, the way how my shop was affected. There's so much that has happened because of other people. And I've done nothing wrong. I haven't lied. I've been honest. I literally show receipts for everything people fucking say I lie about. Every single time. And they still have something to say. Or they get on here and they start all of this stuff, right? They start all this, and as soon as I get on, and I'm not even being aggressive, it's gone. Because what I said that she said, what she said that I said, how she said it was not true. And if anybody knows me, and I appreciate those of you that have said, well, like, I don't really feel like Allie would have done that, because I didn't. I didn't come out and say, no, it was not done like that. I'd made a simple statement because I did not know about her son at first. I had said, well, I didn't see you there. You were very close to her. You were this, you were that. I didn't see you there, and I didn't see any of them. I haven't even heard about you till after, and it was all about the whole reason you hated me was because these people have made Wade so big, like so big that you're sitting there thinking about Christine's family and everybody, but yet they're glorifying him. And I wouldn't have even had to have the conversation with Koral to have to do an interview where things had to be discussed that nobody wanted to hear. And it wasn't out of spite or we didn't want to have to do it. But no, people don't understand what we had seen. There's things that none of you know. There's things that they didn't show at all that me and Mel sat through. And there's details that some people need to know because it's literally deciding factor in how they feel about him. And it's not even that we want to defame him. I don't care. But giving this man credit, the whole point of it is that Zane and Brandon are on social media. So is probably Christine's family. Most of her family were there, actually, for all of it. They were there. Half the courtroom was most of them were her family. The first three rows. So it's like, I wasn't saying that to be spiteful. I was just making it as a point because somebody who's really dear to me, I would be there at some point, no matter what, regardless. But that's just me. I'm not saying that she wouldn't. I'm not saying that it wasn't. That's all I had said. I never said. I literally said in the video, I would never discredit anybody for going through something like that, ever. And that's a completely valid excuse. But I feel like the rest of it, you want to talk about clout chasing. I mean, can you compare this type of stuff that she does compared to what I do? And only recently have I made videos about other people because I'm getting attacked and attacked and attacked on 6 different freaking platforms behind people pictures, but not one has come to me. And the only reason Sarah came to me and gave me that nice little message that I had to make a video about so I could show you that like this is what happens.
Was terrible.
Yeah. And Melissa says, oh, she could have reached out to me. Melissa ran her mouth. It didn't even bother to come. I didn't even know who she was. I don't even follow all of this shit. You can ask Koral. I literally don't follow it. The only reason I know what I know from the drama is because people tell me. Only reason. People call me all the time. Oh, did you hear the call today? What call? I don't freaking care. I literally had a platform before Wade. I never even posted about Wade when I was engaged to the man. Ever. So who the hell is doing clout, bro? I've been doing transitions for a year and a half before the damn trial. My transitions wouldn't be that good if I had just started and wanted to get clout. My makeup wouldn't be this good if I wanted clout. I wouldn't be doing, everything would be Wade Wilson. It wouldn't be makeup and hair and skincare and my children and my everything else. I'm just trying to live my life. And then she wants to say that people are doing this, but like in all fucking reality, they're doing it. They're posting, they're doing all of this shit. All I wanted to do was live my life. And Sarah came up in my life for a Halloween look I was doing, a pumpkin that matched my leggings. And she associated me with Wade and it turned into this whole thing. And this what started it all. And that's why I came back towards Sarah because I have the right to. Because I'm nice, but like I'm sick of everybody saying all this horrible shit to me. And then if you have the audacity to sit there and say you watch my lives all the time and you're still running your mouth about me, like I'm sorry, I get upset because I take it personal. Okay. I take it very fucking personal because this is personal. It's not her life. Nobody would have even known she was friends with her unless she came out and said it because her kids didn't even know her. Like, are you? So I live here. I lived through it. I sat through it. I live in the same town all this happened to. My business was affected. My life is affected. I've gone through so much shit the last couple of months because of this trial. I should have, I've gone through so much and I haven't even shared a fraction. And the fact of is like, I live here in Fort Myers. Like I work down the road from where, like I know everybody here. I know everyone here. I'm here. Half of these people aren't here. Like, here.
I mean, a lot of you, like, I feel like with Courtney, she goes through the same stuff you do. It's like people just come at you guys. Like, just leave. In my eyes, leave
before the trial, almost a year.
Right.
Almost a year. So it's not like I sat there and did this decision lightly. It's still not easy because I was in love with somebody and I was writing Denton. That's what Wade said. So it's like not even facts. It's not facts. I've seen her photos. I've seen the autopsy. I've seen everything. Everything. She was not ran over like spaghetti. So if you were even as knowledge as you claim to be, you would know that instead of going off of his confession on how he described your dear friend, why? So don't sit there and act like I'm crazy or I'm hateful or I'm a bully because I'm one of the nicest, sweetest, loving, most caring, compassionate person, and I give people the shirt off my back. And all people do is run their mouth and talk shit because I was with Wade. Who cares? Like, the only people who seem to care are the ones that either still associate, got ditched from him, or try. Like, I don't understand. It's not a flex to be Wade's ex. Like, it's really not. It's disgusting. It's really not. It's disturbing. And I hate that the fact that I'm known is because of this shit. Because I was this was not even a problem. Like, I literally, like, everything in my life has gone to shit from this trial. And if I would have known that he was going to make it as big as it was, I never would have even gone. But I'm glad I did because I would still be where half those women are and believing that he was innocent instead of listening to the facts. Because even though I wanted to listen to my damn heart, because I know shit that none of you know. Like, none of you know. You don't know anything that goes on in this goddamn town. I can't even begin to tell you. It's that damn serious. Like, that's why it hasn't been out yet. Like, people are slow. It's not because nobody wants to gatekeep. This shit is fucking serious. And it still goes on around here. Like, there's people go missing and they don't even do shit. So I don't want to hear about why I don't say this or I don't say that. Okay? I really fucking don't. I sat there. I cried my eyes out. I ran to the bathroom. Mila walked in on me crying and fucking puking in the bathroom after hearing what happened to Christine and seeing the damn pictures of the autopsy. So don't sit there and tell me that I did not leave, or I never once came out of my mouth and said that I left as soon as I heard the details. I said I sat through the trial, and after hearing the truth and putting everything together, I removed myself. And that is exactly what had happened. I was not at the sentencing. There's been hundreds of people commenting about it. I was not there. Jesse was there. Everybody else was there. I was not there. I was there for the 3 days of the trial and the first time at the penalty phase. That's why I had 4 different outfits on. That's 4 days. Like, everybody's micro dissecting this shit.
And that's what's terrible. So I'm going to say, as a mom, because I'm older than everybody, so I'm proud of you. I've watched your lives. And you keep doing what you're doing, sweetie. You're strong, and fuck everybody else. Because you know what? The ones that are on your side are going to stick with you, and the ones that want to talk shit, they're always going to talk shit. Fuck them.
But you know what I mean? Like,
it's hard.
I just don't get it.
I'm sure. I couldn't even imagine. I could not even imagine.
But I don't like being portrayed that I'm one thing. And then it's pretty sad that, like, people claim that they watch me, but you're still going to sit there and say these things or make these posts or do this or do that or even entertain other people's idiocy. But you did. And it's like, so that's why I don't really, like, I don't care. And my video was not a jab at you out of nowhere. It was because I had heard enough about it for like 2 days, and I had to say something, just like with the Wade situation. Because if you go on my stuff, all of my shit is hair, milkshakes, like it's nothing to do with anything. The only ones that are there are to shut everybody up, because people literally, like, Red Bull. Yeah, I'm tired. Thank you. I love you.
Emotions are high, and
it is high, but I just don't appreciate that. And now I'm being called a bully. Like, if you watch me every day and you see what I do with other people, I do. I'm a bully. Like, I'm not. No. I stick up for myself, and I'm sorry that you're gonna do something. So it's okay when you do it, but it's a problem when I do it. That's not okay. That's
Melissa,
you can't make posts about people. And do things and say things, and then when people say things about you or retaliate, like, that's literally just their value to their opinion, just like you are valued for yours, right? You're allowed to say what you feel. I'm allowed to say what I feel. You know what I mean? So it's really, that's all it is. It's a tit for tat. But if you want to it keeps going and going, and then my videos get reported, right? But then you're going to post about me, and then so they get taken down. So then I repost them, and then they get reported again, because people can dish it, but they can't take it. I have literally done nothing. I've not come on here and said anything about her son or that. All I said was I did not see you there. And if that is the case, I apologize. I even said in the video I would never, ever undermine it. Ever would say that. I'm just saying, if that happened, I apologize. But there was this trial went on for months, so I don't know. I think differently apparently than most. So that's a me thing. I don't know. Everybody can take it how they want. You know how I am. I know what I do, and I know who I am as a person. So, but I just had to get on and clear it up, because I didn't appreciate that being done.
There's a lot of hurt. I know.
It's not okay. And I get it. You were friends, and I appreciate that. But, like, the only reason that I had to come forward and even remotely have to discuss any freaking details is because people don't have enough common sense to put it together themselves. Number one. And then number two, if he wasn't continued to be glorified, and if it wasn't for, her son saying that he wanted the truth out because he was tired of seeing it, that's the only reason I even said yes to doing it. And the reason I hadn't done it yet was because I didn't want Brandon or Zane to have to sit there and get on social media and not only hear from everybody else, but then hear from somebody that they showed fucking kindness to at the trial for their mom. Like, he was nice to me, he talked to me, he was the only one that showed me kindness. And he's the one that said, please, he's sick of it. So no matter how anybody feels about it, like, I'm sorry, you're not going to change my mind. Like, it's not going to change my mind. If you don't want to hear it, do not watch it. It's going to be well known, posted before, but I feel like the people that need to hear it need to hear it. If you know what you know, and you don't know what you don't know, if you don't, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I know it sounds horrible, and I can sound insensitive, but I mean,
Some people, I bet they do need to hear. You know, maybe
a lot of the
their minds. You know.
Well, a lot of the stuff with Christine as well, most of her family was there. Like, when I tell you, there was literally 3 rows of people there for her. So yeah, a lot of them were, I was told before I even openly spoke about it, that they weren't on social media. And the whole reason why I never mentioned anything about Diane was out of respect for Brandon and the family. So I'm not being disrespectful. I'm clearly having to do something that's uncomfortable because people don't understand, and that's a problem. It's a problem that they think that is okay. It is a problem that people are thinking that he didn't get a fair trial. It's a problem that they thought that he didn't have a good, it's a fucking problem. I'm sorry. He had a great defense. His lawyers were actually very good lawyers. But when you don't give the defense anything to defend, how are they supposed to stand up and come out everything that the state attorney's going to come when they have literally folder. When I tell you evidence, there was not one piece against him that didn't go in. There was not one piece for him that went in. That's what his people don't understand. Not freaking one. Not one. The only thing that I think a doctor and the note from his sister was the 2 things that were said besides how decent he was when he was a child. That is it. Everything else was against him. And that wasn't even a fraction of the evidence that they have for when he appeals. Not including everything that they've gathered since. They have been building this forever. And a lot of people don't understand is you think this man that has spent 4 years, multiple court dates with this guy, like, he knows him. He's gotten the vibe. He's seen him on all different meds. He's seen him off meds. He has seen this man every court date. They've globalized everything. He's kept the same judge for a reason. Do you really think that this man is going to sleep well at night knowing that he put an innocent man in jail? Absolutely not. Do you think that decision was made? Like, that's not an easy decision to make. But when you're sitting in this courtroom and you're shown these photos and there's videos and there's this evidence and that evidence and blood and this and that, like, there is absolute no way. Like, it's insane. And people don't know that because they didn't show it. They also didn't show anything but little spots of what Papa Steve said or spots of what Mila said. Like, they didn't even show. They didn't show any of it. It literally it's the same thing they did with the Menendez series on Netflix. They made it look like a completely different thing when it wasn't at all. There's no way. There is no way, man. You cannot tell me from what I sat through for days and photos and testimonies of doctors and witnesses and this and that. And no matter how much you feel that you know, can you imagine sitting there with somebody that who you think that you are like that is innocent, you think is innocent, and you think that that this is happening, and then all of a sudden you go in there thinking there's no evidence because you're told by not only him but his lawyer that they didn't have anything but a confession. So I'm over here thinking, okay, there's nothing on him but a confession. That's why he's not convicted, and they have nothing else. That's why they haven't. So it mind screwed me, and then I'm being told that this girl Lexus or whatever her name was can prove his innocence and can verify everything, and it ended up being a lie, and she was one of the witnesses' ex-girlfriends. So he just wanted her to lie. He's bullshit. So at that point, along with all the evidence, I didn't show back up, right? I didn't last time, but yet I'm a liar. And I was still talking to him in August, which I've literally shown everything. The only thing I haven't shown was the message that I had sent to him, which I already have them. I have them. But it doesn't seem, no matter how much I show or what has been said or even proof, there's always going to be something. So why am I going to keep feeding what everybody else wants? So when we sit down and talk about it, the 2 messages that he had responded to that it's on my green screen about leaving him and why and what was said, I guarantee you, a lot of the people that have been talking shit and calling me a Wade Wife, calling me this, you can call me a Wade Wife all you want. I have never once got on here and said, I'm pro Wade, ever. I'm not even, like, I was the only, it's not even a flex, but like, I was just a damn fucking girl on paper. Like, everybody else reached out afterwards. Sarah reached out after he was freaking found guilty. But I'm the bad guy because I sat through a trial and left, and I get called a liar, but yet you reached out to him, and then all of a sudden, like, 6 days later, it's a thing. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make sense. It just makes it look like you got rejected. Not to mention, there's a girl that's on here. She's on TikTok, right? It's a girl that I've been kind of like talking to, you know. Well, Sarah fangirled her to the point where, like, obsessively. And I have the receipts to prove it, because you know I be coming with those too. I'm just saying. But it's just she's got something going on up here, and it's not right. And I don't know what she needs, if she needs some help or somebody, like something, but it needs to be done, because it's not right for people to not understand. Like, she literally talks to respond. Like, she listens to respond instead of listening to understand. And that's why I was getting so upset on my live, because when I feel like I'm constantly repeating myself, and Mel's repeating herself, and everybody's repeating themselves multiple times, and she's still saying the same thing, you're literally not listening. You're only doing it to say what you want to say. So why am I going to take you seriously? Does that make sense to anybody, or am I just nuts? I might just be crazy. I don't know. Maybe I am the problem, because I don't really think that I'm crazy at some time. I do feel mad, but I do feel bad. I lose my temper. But like, when I feel like I'm not getting heard, and you're literally just going and going, and I literally broke it down like 4 times and explained to her. So did Mel, like how I wasn't at sentencing, and she literally has been insisting. Like, she is so hard on it, and I was getting upset. Because, I mean, anybody else feel like they're not getting heard? They get angry because this, hello, right here. Hey, how you doing? It's me. Because it's not right. It's not right. But that's just, I don't know. So, thank you. Hopefully I didn't get too manic or crazy and, be a psycho, because I tend to, whatever.
Hey, I'm a yeller too, so it.
But I'm really not, though. Like, I talk aggressive. Like, that's just how I speak. So a lot of people probably think I'm that's just how I talk. Like, I'm
the same.
I'm hyper and I'm crazy. Like, this. Come on, y'all. I talk to listen. Like, you spend days with y'all. Spend mornings with me. Y'all know I'm not all there, but I'm there. Okay. But I don't know.
You ain't telling me nothing.
Defend yourself. And
I just go here, and I'm trying to like live my life and just get my career going, and all of this is making it so hard, because now people first hated me because they see me bring suits in, which was understandable because they didn't know. People always hate what they do not understand. So I understood that. I also understood why Christine's family was negative towards me. But then when Brandon showed me kindness, I didn't understand why they didn't understand where I was coming from, when he did. And he didn't even need to. He had the right to be like so horrible to me, and he didn't. So it's like, for everybody to be, if he was able to come for me, I brought the suits in, and he showed me kindness because he felt that I wasn't there. He knew why I was there. I told him, I'm like, I just needed to hear the truth. That's why I keep coming back. I need to find out for myself. And he said, you didn't do this, and you should be able to hear it. Like that, he was nice to me. Had a whole conversation when I walked into the cafeteria. So it's like, I'm not a hateful, mean, nasty person, and they're making me seem on all these platforms like I'm just like a weight supporter, but like they don't even know me. Like I don't do it. I don't do any of that.
To defend yourself, and that's understandable. I think everyone feels like when something is said, they want to defend themselves, and it's just.
But why not stay on here if I've said and done all that? Like she keeps like, I don't know. See, it's getting very.
I told Melissa earlier that I really feel like she needs to take a step back, get off social media. She pinky promised me that.
But I can't believe she said I would say that about her son. I like that's still burning my ass. Like I never said it like that at all.
I'm not saying it's okay, but she is so broken and
no, I understand that. I understand that completely. But listen, when things go on in people's lives, okay, it's not an excuse to be able to do or say or have crappy behavior. It's only an explanation for what happened and why, period. And people can disagree, but that's how I see it. Because it doesn't mean anything. Like no matter, I am gone through so much shit. I'm surprised I'm sober right now. Okay, like I am. I am surprised because I have been through more shit the last couple of months that I've been in the last few years, even coming out of addiction, and I haven't touched or relapsed or had any issues because I'm a hell of a lot stronger than I was 2 years ago. But it's just like
how strong you are, Allie. That's for damn sure.
But I don't understand. Like it's just. The hate. I don't, if you don't want me to make a video, saying things back or hurting your feeling, just don't start with me. Like, I really just,
You started. It doesn't matter who starts
but she
it.
did
Let's
though.
just
I didn't
end
even
it.
know who she was until 2 days ago. Literally, when that video was
I
made,
get that.
I literally found out that within that hour, everything from so many people about what she had been saying and all of this stuff. Like,
I
literally,
didn't even know the whole story because I've been trying to avoid it, to be honest.
apparently it was her and
so I
Sarah
didn't
on
do
a
it.
live. That's all I know. And people kept sharing it to me. People kept sending it to me. People kept messaging me saying that Melissa and Sarah. So all it was doing was like shutting it up.
Well,
How do you
seriously,
feel, Liz, about
Because-
that Sarah? Because I don't know. I have a bad feeling about that girl.
Can we, Melissa? I know you're hearing this somehow or another. How can we just end this? How can we move on? How can we? Everyone's gonna have things to say, but how can we all just go back to having peace?
Just everybody keep their opinions to themselves and stop making threads about hateful things to try to embarrass people and ruin their lives. Because if you're worried about your mental health, how the hell do you think I feel? Like how do you think I'm over here hanging?
And I'm
I'm flopping in the damn wind over here, y'all. I'm hanging on by a fucking thread.
Yeah, and I think Melissa, I think that she does feel the same way that you do. I think that
Who wants them?
she says some really nasty things, and she needs to just get off social media and stop and just end it. But I do think I think she would be willing to agree. I can't speak for her, obviously, but I feel like she wants to end it and would agree to just let it go. I hope that she would. Because it's
Listen,
not,
I had let it go. I wasn't even going to repost. I wasn't even going to repost the videos. I was going to let them stay off, and I was just going to leave it at that. But then Reddit, Discord, this, and then it's like, literally, she spent literally like a full 24 hours just reposting and literally, like.
I know.
So I don't, you know.
I see it. I know. Yeah, and I'm telling you,
People want to hear
Melissa,
what people have to say. Look at what they're doing. Look at how people act every day, and then look at how these people act. Pay attention to character. Stop thinking about words and listening to people's words because they want to. People who are saying that other people are getting clout, they're literally making videos and doing all this stuff to get attention. So why make it such a big? That's what I think I get so upset about, is that you're literally saying that all these other people are raid wives or this or that, are looking for clout, but yet I don't post about the mofo. I don't even give a shit about followers. I'll delete this damn app right now. Like, I don't care. The only reason I even get on live every day is because I have so many people who have reached out to me that are going through depression and manic episodes and all of these other things, and getting on live with me apparently helps them. So you know what? I do it. So, and if that helps me, it helps me too. I don't like to live alone. So it's just like, I'm over here trying to live my life, and I keep getting brought into it. And then I get called a crazy, love-struck, like, I left him hanging, literally. I have over 400 and change freaking voicemails. I've shown that I left. But it's still, I'm the love craze this, I'm the love craze that. It makes no
I don't see that at all. I'll tell you that. I don't see any of that from you. So.
I've seen you try to move on and not discuss it in your lives.
I know, but like all she had said is that I'm clout chasing and I'm doing this, and the only reason I even have to associate and speak his name into the same frequency on a video, including anybody else, is because people have to run their mouth. It's just like when the whole thing the phone call came out and the exact date's not on it, and everybody said I was a liar, but yet the damn video has been posted since the beginning of September with the dates on it. Nobody wants to use their brain. They're so quick to use their brain to jump to conclusions about this, that, and the other, but yet you can't even take a second to really process on what the hell's out there. Like, and it still drives me crazy that in reference to somebody so close, it's burning my ass that you're still using the reference that came out of his mouth instead of the fact. So it's like, I'm sorry that I get upset about it, and I'm sorry I can't even talk about it. I'm gonna get angry. It's because, like, and I could be wrong. I could be, but that's how I feel. And I'm not one to tell anybody how to judge or to feel anybody. Nobody. I'm not like that. I've already said this when the whole thing happened before. I literally move with people who do right. If you're gonna be nasty, shady enough, I'm gonna remove myself. That's just how I am. I'm not gonna hate anybody because of anybody. Not going to influence me to like or not like anybody. Sarah did that on her own. And if for as far as what other people do on their live, or if people want to team up, or people want to say, that is not my business. I am not part of that. I made a video of by myself with my own words, my own video, my own things. And I didn't even want to embarrass Sarah. I posted 6 of mine right after, just because I knew what was coming after that. But if you're going to post things and claim that you know details or you know information, at least have the facts straight. So then when people come out with retaliating with the receipts or with the facts or with anything, and then there's drama, and then it just keeps going. Like it doesn't matter. So like what am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to react? Because I'm going that way and this way, up and to the right. Maybe Beyonce had it right too. The only thing I can say positive about that lady. Oh, sorry. So I don't know. I apologize.
I love when you snort.
You don't have to apologize for anything. Nothing. You're good, sweetie. Just keep doing your makeup so I can get more better at mine.
Oh, well, I just want to clarify that she called me a cow and then and insulted me for my snort, which they're 2 totally different animals.
Hey, I snort all the damn time, especially when I'm drunk.
When I get going, I do a whole pterodactyl and everything.
Ain't nothing wrong with snorting, man.
I just snorted so loud.
Who gets snorting too? Somebody else was snorting. Oh, Christy was snorting. I think Christy was snorting.
And the thing is about the drama is I don't like to associate, but like when you continue to do that, and you're like I said, you're if you own a fire, you're gonna eventually either get burned, or you're gonna lay down with dogs, you're gonna get bit by some fleas.
Well, I mean, a person can only take so much,
Exactly. And I don't even do anything for people to be so vindictive and malicious about me. It's literally all because of either hate and I understand people just won't like me because I was part of him anyway, and I get that. Like I'm not gonna change everybody's mind. That's fine.
God, it doesn't matter. It's all over and done with. You feel how you feel, and even if you still like them, it wouldn't be nobody's business. Who cares? That's how I see it.
Don't even. I don't even. I can't. I just
figure of speech. Figure of speech. I already know. I feel the same way.
But I don't know. I'm sorry. I just needed to jump on because I don't want to be.
Sweetie. You know what?
But I still even feel bad for getting nasty, even with Sarah. But like, I feel like if I'm talking to you calmly, or if I'm explaining it to you multiple times and I'm being nice, and then I have to I got to get ratchet and ghetto and like start talking to you like not a human because like you're just not getting it, and then I feel like an asshole because I feel like I have to talk to you like you're stupid or you're a child, and I don't want to be like that because it's not how I am. But I just want. You know what I mean? I don't mean to.
Well, here's the whole thing. Like, I think people okay, if she has a problem with you, reach out to you. All these outsiders that get involved in everything, and that's the problem. They, stop listening to